Hey guys, what's up? Finger Action here, back with another video. So DC just dropped the new Aquaman 2 trailer, aka Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. Don't really know what that really means. I thought Atlantis was the Lost Kingdom, but who knows? Maybe there's another Lost Kingdom out there. Uh, but yeah, so excited to check this out. DC hasn't really been hitting it well lately. Blue Beetle was good, but no one saw it. It barely made over $100 million. Flash was a movie, to say the least. I thought it was okay. I do think the CGI was very bad in it. Very bad CGI. Uh, and then what did come out before Flash? What was out before Flash? Oh, Shazam. Shazam was before Flash. Yeah, sorry. I backtracked like 3 months ago. Shazam. I like Shazam too. Flopped box office, and maybe this movie has the same destiny as those ones. This movie's got some things going against it. They got the Amber Heard situation. A lot of people wanting her to be recast in the movie. Didn't recast her, but she's in the movie. But I think James Wan basically said that she doesn't. There's not gonna be a lot of mirror in it. I don't know. I don't know really. I'm not in the loop on all that. Uh, and we've heard that there's been a lot of reshoots. Maybe that has to do with the shifting of the DC universe. Ben Affleck was supposed to make a cameo in this. I believe he's not anymore. I believe Flash was the last time we saw him. But yeah, let's go ahead and check out this trailer, then we'll talk a bit more about all that after it ends. All right, let's go, and here we go. All right,
4 years ago, I was basically unemployed.
4 years.
A wanderer
4 year time jump?
with no home. But now, I'm a husband and a father,
He was a kid?
and I wouldn't have it any other way. I don't know how you did it, Pops.
My job was a little less stressful than yours.
The CGI looks pretty good. Is that Manta?
Oh yeah, I finally got a job. I'm the king of Atlantis. 500 million people from every known species in the sea call this place home.
Wow. This is a
But that doesn't mean they all like me.
pretty good CGI.
I'm gonna kill Aquaman and destroy
Manta.
everything he holds dear. I'm gonna murder his
Cena?
family,
Queen Atlanta, actually.
burn his kingdom to ash.
Oh, damn.
He must be stopped, or a global meltdown is imminent.
What's happening with Manta?
I think I know someone that might be able to help us.
The back here.
Ooh, you look rough.
Orm? That's definitely Orm. Hello, those guys.
Brother, high five. Do not call me brother. I cannot believe you let this happen.
Yeah, well,
What
I
the
hate this
hell
job.
is...
True king builds bridges, right?
True king builds bridges.
We need to find Manta.
He's different now. He's stronger than before.
It's the Black Trident.
Black Trident.
During King Atlan's time, there were 7 kingdoms. And the Trident was a curse upon them all.
The Trident's dark magic is spreading.
He means to end the bloodline.
Okay. Lead us all.
I don't know what lies ahead, but we can't leave our children a world without hope.
You're not as bad at this as you think. If you lead, the 7 kingdoms will follow.
Aaron? Wow, the CGI is actually really good. Oh, cool. All right. So there you have it. That was the trailer for Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. Not really a lot of jump out of my seat moments. Kind of underwhelming, to be honest. I thought it was okay trailer. It kind of, typical superhero movie, bad guy comes in, oh, we gotta stop him. There's a new MacGuffin, there's the Black Trident. But yeah, things I can say. Not a lot of Amber Heard and Mirror in that trailer. that kind of says something. Maybe they did that for a reason, so people wouldn't get so mad online about, oh, Amber Heard, how dare they put her in this movie, blah blah blah. But we saw a lot of his mom in there. Aquaman is now a dad, uh, which means it's been a significant amount of time that's happened. The one thing we'll say, nothing to mention about DC Universe, nothing from Zack Snyder's world, nothing from the past, which I've heard there is about zero references to that in here. So maybe they tweaked this movie a little for it to be in the new DC universe, which doesn't kind of confuses me because then like then what's the universe then? Like what's the universe like? What it's so confusing. They're making it so confusing to understand what's actually happening in the universe. But we're not here to talk about what's going on with DC. We're talking to talk about Aquaman. Jason Momoa looks awesome as ever. Looks like he's having a blast. Uh, it's very much is a brother film. Two brothers teaming up to fight together, to come together. And I think this is how I view the Aquaman movies, kind of how I view the Thor movies. Kind of like they go. I feel like Aquaman and Thor like kind of go on similar paths, like kind of in the first movie. And I think Orm could very much be like a Loki-esque character, esque character. That he's a bad guy, but he's also not really. He's not super evil. I think the difference between Orm and a lot of other villains in DC Universe is that he just wants to protect Atlantis. He's mad that, his mom went off with another dude, has a half brother, and, he was mad about that. I think he wanted to show everyone that he was a big man, that he could lead Atlantis, and, his brother was more qualified for it. So I think we're going to get a story of them kind of coming together and like having them fight with each other, which is kind of what Thor and Loki did in his second movie too. Kind of seeing after Avengers and all that. How they come together, and Loki's a fan favorite now. I think Orm Patrick Wilson he become a fan favorite if they continue this franchise. Yeah, yep. And as I said before, he does have a son. And, I know in comics he does have a son. I do know that there's some I don't know, spoiler, but this happens in the comics. Guys, it happened in the comics. I'm not spoiling anything. Black Manta kills his son in a comic, in a comic version of Aquaman. It was the comic version of Aquaman, I think, where he had the hook for the hand. He had like he looked like Jason Momoa, but like he had like a robot arm or whatever. But I don't know if James Wan's gonna adapt that story. But I'm not gonna judge this movie yet because of one trailer. But it does make me worried where there's no moments where I was like, whoa, that's awesome. CGI looks great, but it did make me go, ah, so awesome. I really hope that this movie is not as bad as people saying it's out to be, because people are saying that it's terrible. And I'm like, ugh, that's not good. Not good. But yeah, that's my reaction and my little review slash rant. We'll call it a rant for the Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom trailer. Please like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below, and I'll see you next time.